Once again, the royal PR machine strikes with silence, snubs and strategic photo ops, and this time, it's personal. While King Charles celebrates Father's Day with curated nostalgia and polished black and white tributes, his youngest son, the one he publicly abandoned, steps up with heart, humility and a message that actually matters. The contrast couldn't be clearer. And what about William? Not a single public word for the man who supposedly shaped him into a future king. So while the royals play pretend, Harry shows up with purpose. Let's talk about the real story behind this royal Father's Day drama and why the Sussexes are still leading with dignity, even when they're being treated like afterthoughts. Buckle up, darlings, this one's a royal roast with receipts. When the Princess of Wales shares photos of her children, it's an event. The images, often taken by Kate herself, show the young royals in candid, joyful moments. The media praises her for intimacy and charm, calling her a modern, protective mother. By releasing her own photos, she controls the narrative and protects her children from paparazzi. This approach is celebrated as thoughtful and responsible. Headlines applaud her talent and her balance between privacy and public life. Her choices are never called manipulative or secretive. Instead, she's seen as the model royal mother, navigating public life with grace. The palace and press have cultivated this positive narrative together. It benefits both. The monarchy appears open and the media gets high-quality, approved images. This creates a feedback loop. Kate provides content, the media provides praise. The result is a standard for royal behaviour that others are measured against. The public sees this as the right way to be a royal parent. The system works smoothly, reinforcing the monarchy's image. Kate's privacy strategy is held up as the gold standard. The media's approval is nearly universal. This narrative leaves little room for alternative approaches. Now consider Meghan Markle. When she and Harry protect their children's privacy, the reaction is starkly different. Their decision not to release regular photos is framed as defiance, not protection. Meghan is called secretive, manipulative, even selfish. The same instincts praised in Kate are condemned in Meghan. She's accused of using her children as pawns, denying the public their right to see royal kids. This double standard is glaring. Other celebrities like Kristen Bell or Mark Zuckerberg are respected for similar choices. But Meghan's boundaries are treated as betrayal. During events like the Queen's Jubilee, the Sussexes were criticised for keeping their children out of the spotlight. If they share photos, they're accused of cashing in. If not, they're called secretive. There's no way for them to win. The criticism isn't really about privacy, it's about control. Meghan and Harry's refusal to play by royal rules is punished. The narrative is shaped to keep them in check. Their desire for privacy is seen as a threat, not a right. The relationship between the monarchy and the media is a carefully managed exchange. The palace offers access and the press provides favourable coverage. This is the royal rota system. Select journalists get privileged access in return for positive stories. The palace controls what's shared, when and how. Royals like Kate work within this system and are rewarded with glowing coverage. Her curated photos satisfy the media's appetite while maintaining control. Harry and Meghan broke this system. They sued newspapers, spoke out against toxic coverage and stepped back from the rota. They chose to control their own narrative, refusing to trade privacy for headlines. The press saw this as betrayal. Photos of royal children are valuable commodities, driving sales and clicks. By withholding images, Harry and Meghan disrupted a revenue stream. The media's hostility is in part a reaction to lost access and control. Negative coverage is a form of punishment for their defiance. The system is about power, not just public interest. Those who challenge it pay the price. Race cannot be ignored in Meghan's story. As a biracial American, she was always an outsider in the royal family. From the start, she faced scrutiny and criticism, different in tone and intensity. Media coverage often carried racist undertones, targeting her heritage and background. Words like difficult and demanding tap into harmful stereotypes. Her confidence is reframed as arrogance, her privacy as hostility. Meghan also broke with tradition. She had her own career, her own voice. This, combined with her race, made her a threat to the established order. The relentless criticism is partly a reaction to her challenge. When Meghan and Harry protect their children, they're also shielding them from prejudice. They want Archie and Lilibet to grow up free from the biases their mother faced. This is not manipulation. It's love and protection. Their boundaries are a response to a hostile narrative from the very start. Consider Princess Beatrice and Princess Eugenie. Both are mothers, yet their children are rarely seen in the media. When they share photos, faces are often obscured. The media respects their boundaries, no accusations of secrecy or manipulation. Their privacy is seen as reasonable, not defiant. The difference? They haven't challenged the system or criticized the institution. They play by the rules and are left alone. This exposes the selective outrage directed at Meghan. The media can respect royal privacy when it chooses. The campaign against Meghan is not about principle, it's about punishing a challenge to the status quo. The York princess's quiet dignity highlights the hypocrisy. The rules change depending on who is asking for privacy. Meghan's treatment is about power, not privacy. So the next time you see a glossy magazine gushing over George's new birthday portrait while trashing Meghan for a blurry, emoji-covered photo of Archie, remember the double standard. Remember that Meghan is not asking for applause, she's asking for respect. And the people screaming the loudest are the ones who've built entire careers off royal baby photos and now have to face a future without access to her children. To them, a black woman saying no isn't just defiance, it's a threat to their entire model. But to us, it's a model of strength, boundaries, and putting your children before palace PR. That's what motherhood looks like, that's what leadership looks like, and that's why we stand with Meghan. Until next time, my darlings, stay loud, stay clear, and keep calling out the hypocrisy. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this message. The truth needs all the voices it can get. This is Meghan and Harry Tales, and we're just getting started.